As some of you might know, we are having a men's health event. We, as in My People Clinical Services and My People Community Services, is having a men's health event on Saturday, December 18th. And there have been a couple questions for women asking if it was a men's only event. You know, I really kind of titled this as Men's Health is Women's Mental Health. And the reason being is because 4 months ago, my life really kind of changed and my mental health really changed. My husband got sick. Prior to him getting sick, we were told that his kidney, his little sister gave him, that kidney was failing. And when we found out the information, you know, it was pretty shocking for us. We really weren't expecting to hear that information, but we were hopeful and planful and working with the doctor team to ensure that there would be a smooth transition once his kidney failed. You know, right before he was going to start dialysis. And I'll just say that the idea of starting dialysis gave a lot of anxiety because having to go on dialysis really meant a change in our lives. We're a family that does a lot of things outside in the community. We travel a lot. And so, you know, Abdul having to go on dialysis meant that our lives was going to be, you know, different. He got sick. Initially, he thought maybe he had COVID or that it was just that he needed to go on dialysis. And so he waited 3 days because he had an appointment with his nephrologist that Friday. And over the course of the 3 days, his health just started to really kind of decline. And by the time we got to his doctor on that Friday, they immediately admitted him into the hospital. And so we kind of just thought he needed to get into the hospital and, you know, go on dialysis. He had a whole lot of other things going on. His blood pressure was extremely low, but he also was in AFib, and that's when your heart is not pumping the way that it should be pumping. He had an accelerated heart rate and he had pneumonia. Admitted him to the hospital, and they wanted to do this procedure to determine if they could shock his heart to get his heart to go back into normal rhythm. And when they went down to do that procedure, they realized that something else was going on. They were going to have to do a different procedure, and that procedure revealed that he had 3 blocked arteries that were going directly to his heart, and so he was going to need a triple bypass surgery. And so as a wife, I had to kind of, you know, watch my husband go through the mental and emotional changes with that information, but also for me, you know, having to process all that information about somebody that you love, and most of it was unexpected information. And then I like to tell people that Abdul is one of the most mentally strong people that I know, but the 15 days that he was in the hospital was really a tough time because his mental health was declining. As of this point today, I don't think I've had a moment to just stop and breathe. I had to keep pushing forward. And as women, that's what often happens. We have to continue to push forward, and we have to continue to be the support for our family. And so the reason it's so important for women to also come to the men's health event is because sometimes our husbands, our significant others, they don't like to listen. And if we could be aware of some of the signs and symptoms that are happening to our men, and as it relates to men's health, not just physical health, emotional health, mental health, behavioral health, then maybe we can be a sounding board and help them get the preventative care that they need a lot sooner. So I invite you all to all men, women, children. I invite the whole family to come out to our men's health event on Saturday, December 18th at the Artist Collective. I hope to see you all there.